Man, this was terrible. Terrible. Ah, I just saw from the starting lineup that, yeah, we are so fucked. We are so fucked. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's match day 2, and I feel like I'm tired from watching Manchester United play. What they had last week, it's gone. It's gone. We just made Fulham look like prime Barcelona. Yeah, prime Barcelona. We just scored a goal. After a few minutes later, they scored a goal, and we could not even capitalize on the opportunities. And lastly, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Defeated FC, where we recap match day 2. Let's get into it. Okay, do you know how much it sucks to wait a whole weekend to watch your team play? I was watching the likes of Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, and even fucking Arsenal play. And here I am, I'm like, nah, Manchester United is gonna do well. Then the match starts. For that 20 minutes, I was hyped. All of a sudden, we get a penalty. Bruno fucking Fernandes. I don't know. I feel like this is the first time I'm watching Bruno miss the penalty. And it's not even that penalty where the goalkeeper has it. He flew it straight to the moon like he was Salah. I'm pretty sure that ball went to Arsenal Stadium or to Chelsea Stadium because we were playing in London also. How could you do that to us, Bruno? I was one of those people who defended you, saying we should not sell Bruno. But right now, I'm having mixed emotions, like I'm having doubts. To a point of where we're thinking that 100 million euros, we could have used it and brought in a fresh young player like Carlos Baleba. You feel me? Before I go off track, I was watching Brighton, hate watching Brighton, and Everton clapped them 2-0, and I was happy. Here I am thinking, oh my days. Brighton is going to get relegated, and they're going to sell all their players in the cheaper price because I want them to get relegated. You either sell or the curse follows you. I was happy watching Brighton. The hate watch was successfully. Then later on, I'm sitting there in my house, man. Blankets in, I'm all cozy, waiting for the best team in the world, Manchester United. And I just see Bruno fucking Fernandes shooting. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing him miss a penalty, like for life. It's been long, but this is the first time. And from that moment, he started playing worse. Yeah, we got the equalizer, but what's the point if we can't make it 2? There's something that is the old United, man. I feel like we haven't changed. We can bring in the best players if the midfielder and the defenders and the keeper sucks. What's the point of bringing prime Ronaldo, prime Ronaldinho, prime Leo Messi, even prime Neymar? You can bring all those people in the primes, even Maradona and Pele, but still we won't be able to score. Our midfielder is shit. How the hell are we playing Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, De Ligt, fucking Luke Shaw? Luke fucking Shaw. By the 70th minute, I looked at him. I'm like, yeah, this guy is done. And I was right. Dude looked fatigued. Dude does not play a whole 90 minutes. What happened last year? Last year we were playing Heaven, Euro, and Mazzarali, which I think he's injured. They took out Ahmad. What is happening, man? What is happening, man? What is actually happening? I feel like I'm losing something. I'm not even understanding. I can't even. What the fuck is happening with Manchester United, man? I know it's match day 2, but with the way we are, it shows we do not belong in the Champions League. With the way we are playing, we do not deserve European football. I don't even care if Champions League, Europa, or any conference. We do not deserve it because with the way we are playing, we are utter shit. Imagine if we were playing the likes of PSG, Barcelona, Inter, Napoli, Atletico, and Madrid. Leverkusen, Dortmund, Bayern. I could go over and over and over and over and over and on and on and on and on. We do not deserve to be in the European Championship. Any competition that has big teams from Europe, we do not deserve it. We can't even beat Fulham. We made them look like prime Barcelona. What the fuck is that shit? Do you know how embarrassing it is for a big club like Manchester United, the Big Six, to be able to struggle against Fulham? The way we were playing against Arsenal, that was the most frustrating match I've ever seen since the Europa League final. But now watching Fulham, I was so disgusted, man. I was so disgusted that I'm like, is this match going to end anytime soon? First of all, let's talk about the starting lineup. We got our second best horrible keeper. We got Lenny Yoro, which I love the kid. I feel like he's the most important player in that team. We got Luke Shaw and De Ligt. I have no beef with those people, but with the way they're playing, I do not see them as Manchester United material. How could you take out Ahmad and leave De Ligt? I was watching those last few minutes and we needed someone to help Mbeumo on that right side, and De Ligt does not have the legs, man. De Ligt does not have the space. De Ligt does not have the fucking physique, man. De Ligt does not have the mindset to do that shit. De Ligt is a defender. Then we had Dogu, which I always have a beef with that kid. He plays well. He's most consistent Manchester United player with Lenny Yoro. But like I said last week, he does not know who to pass. You have the fucking ball, man. Can you be realistic with the ball? How can you be a person with the most possession and you do not know how to square? You do not know how to cross in. All your balls are not even reaching the players. They're just going over, or they're not even reaching them. That's one thing I don't like about Dogu, man. I mean, Alejandro Garnacho, I don't want to talk about that kid, but he had something special. Too bad the relationship did not work, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I feel like Dogu needs something to be worked on. He's a good player, very, very talented, very, very much exciting. But with the way he's playing, do you know how much he would be world-class knowing when to cross in, finding the players? I don't want to talk about Bruno Fernandes, man. He had one of the most worst matches ever. After missing the penalty, I feel like he just went down. It was all over. That's one thing about Bruno. He's all over and he's never been in the right places. When we need him the most, he's not there. And Mbeumo and Kuna, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. They had a lot of great chances, but I feel like Fulham had their numbers. Mason Mount. I don't know. It's Amarin's obsession with Mason, man. I fucking don't know. He left out Kobe Mainoo for Casemiro, for Bruno Fernandes. when Bruno has one of the worst games in his matchup in Manchester United, he's not being stopped. When are we gonna get Kobe Mainu? When are we gonna get Heaven? When are we gonna get Lenny? Who is it? Diego? Man, how are we gonna have the young players play when our coach always puts in the old timers? Casemiro is not supposed to be near the ball at the moment because with how he was playing, he was diving, man. He got a yellow card for diving. Yeah, Uncle does not have the legs. I love him so much, but Uncle does not have the legs. Luke Shaw is not supposed to play a full 90 minutes. He does not have the body shape. He's overweight, man. He was tired in the 70th minute. That's when we needed a proper defender. I was looking at all those Fulham attackers, man. They outclassed us. It was very much embarrassing to watch the game. How are we gonna carry on with this Manchester United when the coach does not bring in young players? He favors old players over young players. I was looking at Ahmad. He had it. Of course, he did a lot of mistakes, but he had it. But how come when we need goals, you take him out and put in Delit, Ogata? I don't want to talk about Sesko, man. I don't want to talk about Sesko. I don't know what the fuck is happening, man. One thing I can defend about him is that it's a new league. Let him adapt. Please, Ruben. Please, my guy. Please let my boy play a whole 90 minutes and let him. But that match, he was invisible. Sure, he had a few touches, some nice headers. But yeah. And I know a lot of fan bases, a lot of people are going to be comparing him to Højlund, and I don't want that, man. I feel like every time we have good players, we don't know how to use them. It's the Manchester United reputation, man. The graveyard side, it has opened, has welcomed 3 more people, and Boomer, Kuno, and Sesko. And people keep saying if we had a good midfielder, what's the point of having a good midfielder if the defenders are lacking, if the goalkeeper is lacking? Man, this is one of the most embarrassing matches I've ever seen. Honestly, against Fulham, and we got outclassed. We do not deserve to draw. We deserve to lose. I'm going to be realistic with people right now. I'm being for real. We deserve to lose that match. And Fulham, if they had more opportunities, they could have beat us. Imagine if Fulham was playing like prime Barcelona. Because we made them look like prime Barcelona. We could have been clapped. That first half was something amazing. But that second half, we got outclassed. 7 corners, man. 7 corners. They had more goal-scoring opportunities than us. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we just dropped points. Honestly speaking, we just dropped points. We got lucky. Even that penalty when Bruno missed it, I was like, yeah, we fucked. Because you know how embarrassing it was going to be if we had won over them. We were going to be looking like Arsenal, man. Arsenal is the worst team ever, and we made them look good. Beating Leeds 5-0, that was good for them. Spurs beating Man City, that was never in the history books written, and they did it, man. Spurs is looking much better than us. I don't know, man. It's day 2. I'll look at it. First, we have to stop at the Carabao Cup second round. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm very much excited to see if we're going to be playing the youngsters because honestly speaking, the old-timers don't have the legs. I do not understand Ruben Amarin's tactic. His system is overrated. Does not work anymore. What's the point of buying players, spending over like 200 million euros and still not bringing the best qualities, man? it was my scary when people were like, Manchester United attacking trio is looking better. But yeah, I mean, we utter shit. We utter shit. So yeah, that is my weekly rant. I'll catch you on the next video. That is gonna be the Carabao Cup review. So yeah, stay tuned. Do whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. I just don't give a fuck. It's stressing me. Stressing me. Fucking hell, man. It's fucking hell. This fucking team is gonna drive me into an early coma. So yeah. Peace out.